Hello there everybody, Oimon here, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Another Friday has dawned once again, and we do not have many more Fridays left in this year. In fact, we've got exactly 2 Fridays left in this year. I'm looking at my calendar on the wall, and that is a terrifying thought. Which technically speaking means there's only 2 more episodes of this year. In fact, no, there's 1 episode, and I'll get into that at a later point, but yeah. That's not important. That does not matter. We are here for today. We are here for this week. And when we last left off, we had helped... Let me think. Who had we helped? We had helped out Veronica. Member of the Brotherhood of Steel. Disagrees with their ways, but understands them, but still disagrees with them, and yada, yada, yada. Then you've got Rose, Sharon Cassidy, whatever you want to call her, Cass, Rose. She's got several names. We helped her out last time. We also helped her deal with the Crimson Caravan Company and the Van Graffs, and they're gone, and they're very angry at us right now, which is a bit unfortunate because I did accidentally not do a quest because of the... Stop doing that. Hey Jagoth, welcome. So yeah, that was all last week. And as you can see, we have Arcade. He's here. Hello. We're doing his quest at the moment. Unfortunately, his quest is going to require doing Lily's quest. Where we've got to go and get the Stealth Boy Mark II Thingama Bobby thing. And then we'll see what happens after that. Cass and Rex are best partners. I'll be honest with you, I don't really like any of the partners in this game. But then, I don't really like any of the partners in any game. I always prefer to play solo. And I don't mind it when you're given a partner just for one quest, because you can then do the quest and then get rid of them. That's fine, story related and stuff. It was actually one of the things that really annoyed me about the Dawnguard DLC from Skyrim, was the fact that you had to take the fucking vampire woman along with you. And she was annoying, and she's irritating, and I just want to be a nice solo adventurer. Let me be solo. And then they fucking guilt trip you if you try to leave her behind. She's like, oh, but I really enjoyed staying with you. And then you have to be the asshole who tells her I don't want to do this anymore. And I'm just like, no, stop trying to shoehorn, other people with me. I want to be by myself. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's just me ranting. Hello, Arcade. So, yes, we have to do a couple of quests now in order to be able to continue what we want to do. There's plenty of other stuff as well. I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do today. I think at some point today, I don't know when, maybe in the 3rd segment, after the 2nd ad break, I may start... Oh, fair enough. I may start up Old World Blues. It's my favorite DLC. It is the most fun. So yeah, we'll see what happens, because there's other little side quests I could do here or there, just sort of scattered around. So we'll see. We'll see on that one. But yeah, let's get going, because we've got things to do. Hello. You are going to be annoying later, aren't you? Hey.
I assume this is about something important? You're interrupting my research.
It is indeed.
You must have something important in mind. I'm willing to go to this little reunion, but my work here isn't complete. Help me get my research to a stage where I can hand it over to my assistant, Calamity, and then ask me about this again.
Okay, how goes your research?
Promising, but I won't be able to synthesize the drug anytime soon.
What are you working on?
The Nightkin have varying degrees of mental instability due to their addiction to Stealth Boy use. I've been trying to come up with a cure. I'm currently investigating the local Night Stalker population, since they seem to have developed a natural stealth field. I've also gotten my hands on a working Stealth Boy Mark II prototype, but that experiment is riskier. I'd rather not pursue that research just yet.
I'd like to help. What do you need me to do?
I'm not convinced that the Night Stalker mutation is a natural one, and I need someone to investigate their lair for proof. Some of the super mutants have looked around as well, but they've come back empty-handed. Perhaps a pair of fresh eyes will have better luck. Lily might be interested in coming with you. She's lost a few of her bighorners to Night Stalker attacks, and would enjoy a little revenge.
Alright. What makes you think it is
I've
natural?
compared the brain chemistry of a Nightkin to one of the local Night Stalkers we killed. They both exhibit similar neurochemical changes. Now, I'm not claiming that Night Stalkers are running around wearing stealth boys, mind you. I just don't think it's all a coincidence.
Why is the Stealth Boy Mark II riskier?
The stealth field has been modulated to use less power and thus last longer, but for some reason it has pronounced negative effects on the user. However, these pronounced effects will allow me to pinpoint exactly what parts of the brain they're affecting. Unfortunately, I'll need to run the test on a live subject, and Marcus has encouraged me to investigate the Night Stalker mutation first.
Start Old World Blues or Old Riot? I will probably get around to that at some point today. I just don't know exactly when. Alright. Let's go get Lily. Hello. Alright, let me just switch over to that one. Hello, Lily. Oh, it's gonna be so annoying to get her trigger things to go.
Jimmy! Little Jimmy! You're grown up! So good of you to come visit your grandma.
Who's Jimmy?
Oh, Jimmy, don't you go being silly now. Come over here and give your grandma some sugar.
I think you're confusing me with someone else.
Oh, of course I have, dearie. How silly of me. I didn't take my medicine yet today. How can I help you?
What do you do in Jacobstown?
I watch over the bighorners. They're sweet, gentle creatures, but sometimes they get ornery, just like my grandkids.
Look at the Night Stalker mutations. Want to come along?
Oh no, dearie. 3 makes a crowd.
Oh. Really? I thought you could take 2 people with you. She won't go with you? Oh. Well, okay. I'll come back for you later. Fair enough. I thought you could take 2 companions with you. Or is it 1 human and a robot? I can't remember the rules on companions now. Whatever. I can do hers later. Ooh, follow that rock. Ooh, come on. Right, let's go deal with some Night Stalker, shall we? The problem with Lily's unmarked quest is that triggering it is really annoying. Because one of the things is on a timer. You literally just have to wait for her to say a certain line and perform a certain action. And it literally is just a case of, oh, it happens when it happens. Good luck waiting for it. I'm like, gee, thanks. And then there's also, another trigger is you have to wait for her health to go down to like a quarter. You know, you can do it manually yourself, but that doesn't make it any easier. But it's important to do that for her end card at the end of the game. Alright, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Ooh, another holodeck rock. Charleston Key. Now, are these Night Stalkers friendly with me? Yeah, they are. Alright, brilliant. And they don't even have to kill anything. Ooh, easy lock. go exploring. Maybe not all the way down there. I honestly don't remember where to go, but whatever. Hello. Baby invisible. But that's fine. I've got the animal friend perk, so they're not going to bother me in the slightest. You good little sneaky doggies. Long boys. Right. The big corner. Hello. Why are you not invisible? There's nothing in there either. Yay, rad water. Just what I always want. Wait, there was 2 ways out of here. I'm thoroughly lost. I'll just wander until I find something. That's usually the best option. Nope, that's a dead end. And we're right back where we started again. God damn it. I think I know where I went wrong. Yeah, I'm through. Nope, that's a dead end. Thought I saw a path down there. It might just have been not something loaded properly. That's very likely now in this game. Okay. Apparently there are traps. Huh. I don't remember this. Nice. Ammo. Hunting shotgun. Ooh. I don't think I've ever found this before.
So the Reds finally hit us, just like I always said they would. Vegas is still there as far as I know, but that probably won't last long. Didn't get accepted into one of the vaults, so I did the next best thing and had this place built. Got massive debts, but who cares now? That's every man for himself now. Had to take care of the Paulson boy since he knew about this place. These supplies are from me and nobody else. There's a woman and her daughter up in one of the rooms of the lodge. Might go pay him a visit tomorrow. A man's got needs.
What an asshole. I never actually seen that before. Don't think I ever bothered exploring this cave in the long term. Oh. Fucking hell, I walked right past it. I are idiot. And then again, you know, after doing this for nearly a year, I'm pretty sure most people have already worked that one out. But what you gonna do? Alright. Oh, that's a dead end. Alright. That's because I can't be asked to walk. Now I need a speech check of 90 and a science check of 90. should be able to get science of 90 naturally, if memory serves. Yeah, my science is 96. My speech is 84. That's actually higher than I thought it was. Okay, but we're definitely going to have to take a book before we start up any sort of conversation.
Someone finally put down that sick motor runner son of a bitch. Good riddance.
You're welcome.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Found this chewed up stealth boy in the Night Stalker lair.
There's still power, but the casing is cracked. I'm astonished that exposure to the stealth radiation could induce mutations so rapidly. More importantly, this explains why my research into this group of Night Stalkers hasn't come up with a cure for the Nightkin. There's only one avenue left for me. I need to run the Mark II test on Lily. It's the only way.
Why Lily and not some other Nightkin?
Lily is eccentric, certainly, but I've never felt she was dangerous. More importantly, she asked if she could help me in some way. I've told her about the risks, and she still insists on helping me.
What are the risks?
Possibly immediate and permanent mental damage. There's a reason the Stealth Boy Mark IIs never got beyond the prototype stage. Lily already has a pre-existing condition, and the experiment will likely make things worse for her.
I'll talk to Lily then. I don't think it does actually have any effect on Lily. That's the weird thing. Like, it builds it up like, oh, this will have irreparable damage for Lily. I don't think it ever actually does anything to her.
Heavens to Betsy, but Mr. Benny met a nasty end. I hope you've realized, Pumpkin, that crime doesn't pay.
Do you still want to help Dr. Henry run his experiment?
Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll see. I'll go to him now. It would be rude to keep him waiting.
What? Yeah, probably. And she's off. Well, it's a she in quotes. Technically, I don't think super mutants have a gender. Not in the way we think of it, really. Where is he? There he is. All right, I got her.
Junkies over at Vault 3. The equipment is hooked up and ready. We can start the test.
Let's do it.
Very well. Please stand back. I don't want any erroneous readings. All right, power on the Stealth Boy, Lily.
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange, but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rat scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How are those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is unstable and scrambling things. The reading says gamma wave activity is 0. But that can't possibly be right. Gamma wave activity is 0. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the Stealth Boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results. Uh-oh.
Well, well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over, and we'll be on our way.
Alright, time to take a speech book. I really hope I've got a speech book. I was just like, do I have a speech book? Yes, mostly I do. Not too many left, but hello.
My request is perfectly reasonable. Give us the Stealth Boy specs, and there will be no need for us to splatter the room with your insides.
I needed a speech of 80. I could have done a speech of 80. I don't want to waste the bleeding.
No, I didn't.
Hang on. It said speech of 90 when I read it earlier. Was that before or after I'd... taken the hit of the mag. Damn it, that was after. Nope, I'm not losing. Those things are precious resources. I do not have many of them. I am not losing one of those just because the bloody wiki was wrong. Or I misread it. I don't know which. Could well have been the latter.
The equipment is hooked up and...
Alright, let's get this over with. I can do it without using up a meeting people. Like I said, those are precious commodities. I've only got 3 of them left. I ain't wasting one just for that.
Alright, power on the stealth boy, Lily.
Turning it on. Feels strange. Strange, but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rad scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How are those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is unstable and scrambling things. The reading says gamma wave activity is 0.
0?
But that can't possibly be right. Gamma wave activity is 0. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
Alright, we're done here. Go ahead and power the stealth boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results. Uh-oh.
Well, well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over, and we'll be on our way. My request is perfectly reasonable. Give us the Stealth Boy specs, and there will be no need for us to splatter the room with your insides.
What you do in the wasteland affects all the mutants here. But you didn't think about that, did you?
No, I didn't. Not until now, anyway. Very well, human. You've made your point, and I withdraw my request.
Of course you do. Bye-bye. Woo! Are you gonna go away now, please? Go away. Go on. Go away. Private time.
Nice work with the Nightkin. I've never seen anyone able to talk their kind out of anything once they had their mind set to it. I got a lot of useful data from the experiment, and am a lot closer to a cure than before. It's occurred to me that this brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. However, if Lily were to continue to wear the prototype...
Science of 90. Use neuropeptide stimulators on a Night Stalker brain. Results should be similar to a live brain.
That's brilliant. Simple yet elegant. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
You're welcome. Oh, hey, level up. Sweet. Always like a level up. Alright, what we got? Welcome to level 37. Ooh, we got one more point, which we will put. Survival seems to be the lowest at the moment. Ooh, when did that happen? Everything else seems to be catching up with it. Most things are in the 80s now. I like that. Because it basically means that a skill book can get me up to 100 points. Not a skill book, a skill magazine can get me up to 100 points on pretty much anything. Only survival and unarmed are sort of flagging behind.
Don't look at me.
Okay, so...
Is there something else I can do for you? I'm intrigued, so I'll go to this reunion. I'll be handing things over to Calamity, so talk to her if anything comes up. Oh, you'll need my word from the passphrase to get into the bunker. Friends. Don't forget it.
Alright.
Doc Henry always was a hard one to figure out. It didn't seem to matter whether he was working with humans or dogs. He had an equal lack of affection for both. A regular Diogenes. I'm not sure what the man was after. Knowledge is power, but to what end for Henry, I have no idea. The problem was what mattered to him, not its practical impact. He simply solved riddles because they existed.
Work was what mattered to him.
Not everyone dreams of being a revolutionary, I suppose. Maybe we can't all change the world. Maybe it's enough just to do good for the short time that we're here. No one's going to sing Doc Henry's praises when he's gone. But he's probably saved more lives than I ever will.
Anyway, I think that's your lot. We should be able to That all of them? Yeah, Remnant Bunker. Right there.
So many.
Alright. It's very fresh. Right, okay, off to the Remnant Bunker. Hacker voice. I'm in. A very nice looking vertebrate. And a bunch of power armor because, of course, they're the Enclave. Well, they were the Enclave. Of course they've got power armor. Why would they not? Oh. Can't take anything out of them. That's a shame. Whoa. Well, hello there.
Have you seen that tower on the strip all lit up? You can see it for miles.
Would you believe I noticed?
Glad to see you made it here all right. So, who are we going up against?
I want you to help the NCR hold on to the dam.
Then that's the plan. We're gonna have a problem with Moreno, though. He won't like that we're helping the NCR. You'll have to talk to him.
Did you order him to go along with the plan?
I stopped being Moreno's officer a long time ago. Everyone here respects me, but they don't need to follow my orders. Not anymore.
I'll talk to him.
You've got only one chance at this. I know Moreno. Once he's made up his mind about something, there's no changing it.
And he just walks out.
The NCR's got its share of warts, but I'd rather have them around than the Legion. We'll be ready, don't worry.
I think that's the same person.
I'd love to see the look on the NCR's face when I swoop down in my chopper.
The NCR is the best bet for the wasteland.
I'm pretty sure all three of these guys are being voiced by the same person.
Hey
That's
there,
always fun.
cannibal.
I didn't come all the way out here just so we could save the fucking NCR. I'm out.
Speech of 80. Yay, I do.
I can't believe you've actually talked me into this.
That was fast.
Fine, I'm in. But don't expect me to hold my fire if any NCR troops get in the way.
Thanks for doing this. Getting them all back together again. I'll be honest, when Moreno started going off, I didn't think we'd all be walking out of there in one piece. I still don't know how this is all going to shake out in the end, but at least the Enclave can atone a bit for all the damage it's done.
You've certainly done your part.
I've been wondering about Daisy and the others for so long, I still haven't figured out what I should do. I mean, I'm not like them. I was born at Navarro and my father served with them, but I wasn't really part of the Enclave. It seems presumptuous of me to think I could join the fight, even if this is a cause worth fighting for. Because I know when fighting breaks out at the dam, all hell is going to break loose in Freeside. They're going to need every doctor they can get.
Let me double check it something here. 1 second. I need to... No, that's the wrong button. Hold that thought. I need to double check. I'm pretty sure what you do in terms of telling Arcade what to do ultimately affects like his end card, I think. So I can never remember. Hang on a second. Just wait a moment. Need to just... Where is... There we go. Yeah, I think I'll take you to go to Suicide. Oh, hello to Nom3 Gravativo. Hello, welcome, Nom. Good name, Nom. I like that. Hello, how are you doing? If you said it's going to be Bob's class, maybe you should stay in Freeside.
I honestly didn't expect you to say that. When I talked to you about Daisy and the others, you seem to put a lot of value in loyalty to the past. What's changed since then?
You were born at Navarro, but you are your own man. They have their fight, you have yours.
True enough, I suppose. Getting them back together must be worth more than me spraying plasma all over the dam. Back to Freeside it is. I need to make a stop before I settle in. I'll be back in a while. Thanks again for your help.
No problem.
It means a lot to me.
Hey. Bye-bye. Fade in, fade out. Hello. Can I loot this place now, or is it all still considered owned? Oh, it's all still considered owned. There could be some good stuff in there.
Moreno's a stubborn son of a bitch, but he's also tougher than any of us. I'm glad you were able to talk him into staying.
Me too.
Since Whitman will be staying with the Vertibird, she's offered to give her old suit of power armor to you. You'll need special training to use it properly, so talk to her as soon as you get the chance.
I'll talk to her then.
The training might take several hours, so keep that in mind.
Don't worry, I'm not on a time crunch for anything.
I appreciate you keeping Orion in the group. And since I won't be needing my armor, makes the cockpit a bit cramped, you should take it. It'll take a few hours to show you how to use it properly, so let's get started.
Have I not had power armor training? I thought I had. Oh well.
The NCR is the best bet for the Wasteland. I'm glad we'll be helping them out. We'll be ready. Don't worry, the NCR's got its share of warts.
I can't believe I'm
But I'd
going
rather
to
have them
the
around than
NCR.
the Legion.
Hey. And for Old Lang Syne is completed. Lovely stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure if you wait around for a while, Arcade will show up. Oops. You're from Brazil, the name is in Portuguese. Oh, well. Someone from Brazil. Awesome. I get people from all around the world here. It's so multicultural. I love it. Okay. But welcome. It must be like very, very early in the morning for you over in Brazil. But that's fine. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Always happy to meet new people. My personal opinion, it's great. Did I hear about the farce that happened at the Video Game Awards? Probably not. I didn't watch the Video Game Awards. In fact, I wasn't going to watch the Video Game Awards, but here's what happened. About 12:30, which I think was about... it's 12:30 at night, which I think was about half an hour or so before the Video Game Awards were about to start. My internet just died. It didn't die on my end. It died on like the ISP's end. I think it was maintenance, because usually sort of middle of the night they do sort of maintenance for like half an hour every once in a while. So I think it was just down for that. So yeah, you know, it's just one of those things that happen. Fortnite beat out Final Fantasy XIV for the best ongoing game, and no one in the audience clapped. That's not really a surprise. I've heard that Final Fantasy XIV has been going from strength to strength to strength recently. And, like, everybody's, like, really loving Final Fantasy XIV at the moment. Because they had the, was it Shadowbringers?
Like I said, I needed to go do something. This is it. It belonged to my father.
Ooh.
I thought I might wear it at Hoover Dam, but after you talked me out of it, I didn't see the point in hanging on to it any longer. I'm here because of you, so I figured you're the one most deserving of it. It should protect you from everything short of a plasma caster, and if you need anything, Anything at all, you know where to find me.
I'm honored.
It's the least I could do. All I ask is that you put it to good use. This place has lived in the shadow of Caesar for long enough. I may not be the one to help stop him here, but you are. Fortis fortuna adiuvat. Good luck. And goodbye.
Yep, well, goodbye yourself. You're heading towards something that seems to be marked in red, so you might want to get your gun out. I mean, personally, I'm not really a fan of Final Fantasy XIV or Fortnite, but I mean, if you twisted my arm and said you have to play one of these games, I'd probably play Final Fantasy XIV, because Final Fantasy simply has the better pedigree behind it. And, you know, it comes to something when, you know, Final Fantasy XIV originally came out and everybody said it was horrible, so the devs literally ended the world inside the game and rebuilt it from the ground up and like made it like a canon part of the thing. I think that's actually very fun. That's very cool. It's 12:31 where you are. AM or PM? I imagine if it's Brazil, it wouldn't be 12 AM, right? Okay. So it's 12:31 in the middle of the night, basically. Fair enough. Okay, arcade is gone. Arcade is done. That's excellent. Lily, I think we should travel together. All right. Come on, you. I need to find a way to trigger your things. I can use cheats. Here's the thing. If it takes way too long to trigger her stuff, I will just use cheats. I got a couple of ideas in mind. Basically dealing with death claws. if I can get her to go after some death claws, that might do it. Oh dear. Go on then, they're all yours. Nice one. Lily be good. Alright, let's find some death claws, shall we? Goddamn Cazadors. Almost as good. Now, let me just... hang on a second. Let me check. Just very, very quickly. Let me check my map that I was marking off. Yeah, there's two places down here I didn't get originally. So let's see if we can put a couple more markers on the map.
Oh, don't you worry about me, dearie. Your grandma knows how to stay quiet.
Lily is very good. She can just... she is, yeah, very good. Oh, actually, that just reminded me. I need to talk to her.
You should have heard Leo, sweetie. He laughed and laughed when that old man in the box exploded.
Let's see. I need to ask you some
Such a
questions.
curious little munchkin, aren't you? What do you want to know?
You have to talk to her about her past. You have to get her to go berserk, which is dropping her health down to, I think, less than a quarter. You have to also wait for her to take her medicine and then talk to her about it. You got it wrong, it's PM. Well, the easy way to tell, if it's 12:30 and the sun is out, it's PM. If it's 12:30 and the sun is not out, then it's AM. So it's just past noon in the middle of the day. Tell me about yourself. Where'd you come from? Hang on, I'm gonna skip through all this because blah 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 blah.
Well, of course.
All right. Should have done it. It's the day. Well, there you go then. Yeah. So it's 12:30 PM. So it's actually you're only about 3 hours behind where I am. I figured Brazil would be. Well, Brazil's a big country, I guess, and it does kind of stick out compared to the rest of America. Yeah. Okay, I can see that. Geography was never my strong point. I will. Ray, Lily is suffering a psychotic break. My baby, my baby. Woo! It's very hot where you are. Well, you're on the southern hemisphere, so for you it's like the middle of summer. It's the middle of winter here where we are, and it's cold and it's very windy outside at the moment, and it's not bad. It's better today than it was yesterday. Yesterday it was absolutely hammering it down. And it was wet, and it was just kind of a miserable day, you know? Alright, so we should be able to... what happened in that fight back there?
Oh, Pumpkin. Grandma's sorry about that. Sometimes she gets mad and listens to Leo when she really shouldn't. The medicine is supposed to help with that, but sometimes Grandma doesn't take it.
Why don't you take your medicine?
Sometimes it makes Grandma forget things she doesn't want to forget, Pumpkin.
Okay, so that's actually 2 of the triggers that were needed. So that's pretty good going.
Oh, my stars. Like all of this.
Shift Great Khan count. Good for them. Let me check. There's one more around here somewhere. I think with Lily on side taking the brunt of the Cazador attacks, we should actually be able to do this. (33 Fahrenheit? I think you might mean Celsius, because 33 Fahrenheit, I'm pretty sure is below 0. 91 Fahrenheit, right, okay, I get you. Woo! You see, 91 Fahrenheit, 33 Celsius, that I can get behind. Like that, I absolutely understand.
Leo, time for chopping.
All yours, Grandma. God damn it. Thank you. Bad things happened here, didn't it? It's very rare I come over here. Usually it's just a case of, mark the marker on the map and don't even bother with the rest. Let's have a loot time. Empty tin can. Ooh, tin pans. Thank you. First aid box. Take all of that. How do I get this follower? You have to go to Jacobstown, which is, if you check your map, it's this location right here. You can be told to get her, I say her, technically doesn't have a gender, but female voice, so, you know. Technically, you get her, or you can get asked to add her to your group as part of a quest called, hang on a second, Guess Who I Saw Today, by talking to the Dr. What's his name? Dr. Mitchell? No, Dr. Henry. Speak to Dr. Henry in the Jacobstown Lodge, and he will guide you towards Lily. If you've already completed the quest, she's usually hanging out on the... hang on, it would be on the south side of the area in front of the lodge, near the Bighorners. You can tell her easily enough because she's got the giant machete thing and she's wearing a hat and glasses and stuff. It's very easy to spot, and she has an unmarked quest that actually affects her end card, the card that appears like during the ending of the game, and that's what I'm trying to trigger. And it's got 3 triggers for it. You have to use up all her dialogue, just in generally talking to her, so asking her about her past, about like Leo and Jimmy and all the people she rambles on about. You have to have her have a psychotic break, which was the little pop-up you saw happen earlier, which triggers, I think, when her HP drops below 1/4, if memory serves. And the third trigger is a little arbitrary. You basically just have to wander around with her until she, quote, takes her medicine. You should get a audio trigger for this event. In the sense that she'll say something like, oh, time to take my medicine, or some words to that effect. And again, you have to have that actually happen when you're like paying attention and all that stuff. So there's that. And aside from that, I think if I go there. Aside from that, then once you've got all 3 of those triggers, you can talk to her again. Well, that was unexpected. Okay.
Don't you worry about me, dearie. Your grandma knows how to stay quiet. Fine.
Yeah, so, sorry about that, got a little interrupted there. Yes, once you have gotten all 3 of those triggers, you can speak to her, and then she asks you your advice on whether or not she should continue taking her medicine. Because you can either tell her to take her medicine at her current dosage, which is a half dose, which keeps everything stable, and, you know, she keeps switching between remembering her past and not remembering her past. You can tell her to take her medicine at a higher dose, at like the recommended dose. Doing that, it does mean she no longer suffers the psychotic breaks. which is like a sort of a berserker mode, if you will, in terms of the gameplay anyway. But in general, it sort of gives her a more peaceful resolution to her story. And I'm probably going to regret doing this. Well, that didn't work.
Get behind Grandma, sweetheart.
Thank you. Do I prefer Boone or her? Well, you know, I was talking to this about Jagoth. I can't say I really like any of the companions in this game. I mean, not to say they're bad characters. It's just that I personally prefer not walking around with a character. I'm the lone type of... I forgot how fast that person goes. Oh, I am so dead. I forgot how fast she can move. Oh, she really books it, doesn't she? I forgot about that. Okay, then. Let's try that again, shall we? Only this time, let's not be such a screw up. Get out of the way! Woo! Got it! I got the queen. Ah, you baby Deathclaw. Now, that's the mother. Where's the dad? Oh, hey, that worked. Damn it. Is he still coming? Works for me. I don't have to do this, by the way. I'm really just waiting for Lily to take her bloody medicine already. I forget, do you have to kill both the mother and the father Deathclaw, or is it just the mother you have to take care of? I would feel bad about this, but I really don't. Couple Deathclaw eggs. Nice. See any more Deathclaws? Of course, it doesn't mean they're not there. It just means they're not loaded in. These weapons remind you of Euclid's Sea Finder. I don't know that off the top of my head. I'll be honest with you. This game has more weapons than I will probably... There it is.
Worry about me, dearie. Your grandma stay quiet.
Sweet. Well, there's the alpha male Deathclaw. Now, all I really want to do, I mean, well, what I'd like to be able to do, well, I can't tell you what I'd like to be able to do right now, but that's neither here nor there. Yay, I discovered Quarry Junction. Woo. I think. Alright, so we found Quarry Junction. If I go to Sloan, I can't remember who it is I need to talk to. There's someone there I can talk to and I say, hey, I killed the mother and father of the Deathclaws. Are you going to praise me yet? Praise me. Praise me!
You need something?
I killed the Deathclaw mother and the Deathclaw alpha male.
Coming from anyone else, I'd say they were drunk or crazy. But that look in your eyes, I believe you. I can pay you, but it ain't much for what you pulled off. I'll get on the ham radio first thing and tell people all about you, though.
Yay. 500 NCR dollars. You don't even get any caps for it. I was kind of hoping for a little bit of extra experience, but whatever. Now we'll go after the other pack of Deathclaws. Other pack? Well, it's nice that I was able to fill in some of those missing gaps in the thing. Okay, so we got that one, got that one. Got those 3 there, I think. Bottom right corner of the map? Oh, you mean down here? No. No, I don't think... Technically, it's not bottom right. It's like somewhere up here. Somewhere... Yeah, I do actually know what you're talking about. Because it's actually something that not a lot of people know about. It's actually... I'm not exactly sure where it is or if it's like visible on the map. But basically, on the opposite side, just somewhere around here-ish, there's a couple of places where you can actually go into this part of the map. There's no quest markers that lead you there. There are no map markers on this side of the map. And there's like a maze of about 33 Deathclaws. I may have mentioned this in a previous stream, but there's like a maze of 33 Deathclaws, and the reward is, I think, just some basic power armor and miscellaneous supplies. There's not really anything worth it. And like a little further down here, I think this one you can just about see on the map, this sort of cove here. Which, if memory serves, is full of mire lurks, or lake lurks, or whatever the hell they're called in this game. Oh, hooray! Thank you. Thank you for the follow, Nom, or whatever you would prefer to be called. Yeah, no, I'm not doing that. It's not basic power armor, it's the Enclave armor. Is it Enclave armor? I remember it being power armor, but the person who was telling me about it at the time didn't seem that impressed. He said, oh, it's just, you know, it's just a standard set of power armor. So I didn't really look into it in too much detail. Although it is one of those weird things that I've only recently found out about, you know? Okay, so I've got that one. We've got... Oh, there's one there, I think. Wait a second. Get the Enclave armor, the best in the game. Yeah, I don't really wear power armor. Like, at all. It's kind of overdone, I think. It's not as good as they make it out to be. Now, so apparently I did. I walked right past somewhere and didn't even realize it. Hang on a second. Legendary Cazador guards the helmet. Oh right. I don't know if I want to bother doing the legendaries. I need to remember where the hell they are, for one thing. I could look that up easily enough on the wiki, but apparently I managed to walk right past this place. The deserted shack. There's nothing here. It's probably why I never bothered. One more marker on the map. I am just currently going through the map at the moment and getting all the markers. We got that one, got that one. That one we can't get till later. That one... Did we get that one? I think we got that one. Cazador is on the mine on the way to Jacobstown. Yeah, I think you're probably right about that. So that's the crushed vertebrate. That's the sniper's nest. So I've done that one, done that. Done all of that. Done that one. What are you when you're at home? Around the... Oh no, it looks like we've done that one. The Airtech Office Park. Alright, done that one. That's a vault. Definitely would have been to there by now, because I'm pretty sure I've done all the vaults. So the only markers that I haven't been to yet, and again, this is me just killing time until Lily takes her bloody pills. So yeah, we've got a few markers I can see that I haven't quite done yet. So let me see now. Hang on. There's one here-ish that I haven't done. Probably due to the fact there's a load of Cazadors in the air, but I got Lily on side. So she'll help. All yours, Lily. Works for me. Alright, so, anyway, it's just gone 4 o'clock here. So, time for a quick break. Quick ad break while I do other things as well. And, yeah, we shall be back in just a couple of minutes. See you in a sec, guys. Okay, we're back. I pressed the buttons in the wrong order there, but I think we'll be okay. So, I figured I'd use this opportunity while I wait for Lily to take her damn pills. To mark off some of the map markers I didn't originally get to for one reason or the other. I think it was mostly just due to the fact that there were dangerous things in the area and I didn't want to have to deal with them way back when, but now I've got a pretty decent arsenal of stuff. Shouldn't be as much of an issue. One would hope. It will probably still be an issue, but not as big a one. I really, really hope. All right. Uh-oh.
Get behind her.
Whoa. Ah. Lily, get out of the way. Ah. Okay, that was fun. Bloody death claws everywhere. Alright, next one is... Oh, apparently we've already done those two. Alright, so... remove the marker. Excellent. Alright, so we got that one, got that one, got that one. I think I got that. Radio Station Bravo. Didn't get those 2 items down there, and I think there's one up there I didn't get. Go to Radio Station Bravo. And that'd be all the map markers in the game. I wasn't planning on getting all the map markers, but I just got this time. I just need... Lily, do your thing, please. You haven't already done it and I missed it, have you?
Leo's getting more and more agitated.
Nope. Nope, you haven't yet, have you? God damn it. Alright, we want to go...
Grandma's feeling calmer now, dearie.
Oh, good. Yeah, we want to go east. It's about as far east as you can go, I think. At least on the main map. Which is cool. This one I think is the Devil's Gullet, if memory serves. Go hidden. Hopefully we can hit the marker and then back out before anybody notices me. Not really interested in... Oh no, is that the Devil's Throat? Which one's... There's also one called the Devil's Gullet somewhere. I know there is. Hello, Lily. Alright, and the other one is south. And I don't think... Yeah, we'll walk. It'll be fine, we'll walk. Maybe Lily might actually eat her pills. I don't know... Ah, crap. Really? It crashed. Usually it crashes on a loading screen. It's very rare that it'll just go and die like that. Ah, good. Of course it saved when I got into the Pip-Boy, didn't it? Get out of the way! Come broad. Get the Euclid Sea Finder. It's the most powerful in the game, I think. Where is it? Do you know where that is? Because that name doesn't ring a bell for me. It's in Freeside? Is it? Is it one of the ones sold by Mick and Ralph? Get me a little bit of experience and some karma. Never say no to a little bit of karma. Killing ghouls is a nice easy way to get some karma back, because it's sort of a bug. Kinda, technically, sorta. The gun you have to buy off the kid and then divert the healers onto it. Oh, is it the one that launches Archimedes? Because I've already turned that off. I ain't going to be able to get that one. Of course, you played Sea Finder. Right, I get it. Yeah, I realize what you're talking about now. My brain didn't make the connection before. I was being derp. Yeah, I can't use that one because I turned off the Archimedes project, or I didn't activate it. It's more of a case of turning it off rather than that. But yeah, I didn't activate it because I prefer to go good karma. Have you had your pills yet? Jeez Louise, woman, take your pills. There's Camp Guardian. Page 7. Did I miss some, or did it go up as we go along? I can't remember. I think 7 might well be the first one. Let's have a look. Okay, we're going to go to Hairway clearing up the pass. With only the 12 of us, I'm amazed we moved this much rock in such a short time. Kale and I made the top yesterday. Survey team was right. Guardian Peak has one hell of a view, but we still have a lot of work ahead of us. I sent our runner to Bravo to request a radio from McCarran. There isn't much point in having an Overwatch camp here. It takes us at least an hour to sprint to Bravo to report a Legion assault. Yeah. Use the command. I don't want to just go using commands just because. You know, if I'm desperately trying to get something to happen and it just will not happen, like with Lily, then I don't mind using one as in that regard, but I'd rather not just use one. There it is. That's exactly what I was waiting for. Hello.
Hello again, dear.
Hello. Okay, let's see. Question to ask you. What kind of medicine are you taking? Finally, that's what I was waiting for.
Dr. Henry calls them antipsychotics. I don't know what they're supposed to do. They just make my memory fuzzy.
Alright. Now. That's all 3 triggers, or it should be. So now what happens is you have to, I think, sleep, or fast travel, or something else. I forget what. But basically you have to go through like a wait timer of some kind. Lovely fresh water. Yeah, so you have to go through like a wait timer. I will do that once I've gotten to this very last map marker. I love how you just find the journals just scattered around here. It's a nice sort of environmental touch. Oh, hello. I like this stuff. Oh. I think he's a bit stuck in the wall. That's well done. Yeah, you know what? It's all yours, guys. Good luck. Oh, he made it out. God damn it, Lily, stop getting in my way. You see, this is why I don't like wandering around with NPCs. They just get in the way. Don't get me wrong, they do help, but they also hinder. Lily. Keep it going now. Gotta go all the way up just to get the final map marker. Kinda nice to be doing this. I like getting all the map markers. Because they didn't do that in Fallout 3. Because like most of the map markers in Fallout 3, you really, really don't need that. You know what? You do it. Can't even be arsed. Yeah, most of the map markers in Fallout 3 are just completely optional. You don't need them in the slightest, which is fair enough, I suppose.
Get behind Grandma, sweetheart.
Well done.
It's okay, sweetheart.
Oh, Lily. There's Guardian Peak. Hello. But they're all dead. Kind of sucks to be them, I suppose. Still, I can loot all their shit. Take all of that. Charge pack. Microfusion cells. Microfusion cells, cigarettes. I think once we're done here, we'll head to Vegas and drop all my stuff I've been collecting up. The Lucky 38. You can follow the trail and find out what happens to them if you want to go into the cave. Basically, I can't remember exactly what it is. Look, you got... Place is a mess. Shovel some dirt. Managed to get the rest of the path cleared. Been up for almost a week, still no signs of the radio. Sending another runner to Bravo. Finally got a radio from McCarran. So anyone over watch duty can quickly radio if the Legion makes a move. I'd like to know which genius back at command decided to send a squad to this location, but didn't think to give us a radio so we can actually call in an attack. Yeah, something like that. I can't remember exactly what happened. Basically, they found a cave, opened it up, creatures inside, killed them all. Rather unfortunate, really. Because, you know, not everybody in this game gets a happy ending. Even if you try to give everybody a happy ending, it's no guarantee. You do get a really good view from here, though. Page 8 and page 15. Yeah. All works out. I don't know if you can actually find all of the journals if you look hard enough. I don't think I've ever bothered. Right. So, that should do it. We can now go to... Now that's all the map markers too! Woohoo! Full map! I wasn't actually expecting to bother to get some of those, because some of them are just like kind of annoying. But it works out well enough. Always someone trying to break in. Let's hope it doesn't crash on me. Always crashes when I'm on the strip. And... Yay! Alright, now. Lily, come here a sec. So we need to talk to her.
Hello again, dear.
Hello again. Alright. Got some questions to ask you. Let's see. Is that not... Hang on a second. Ow. Oh, is that not it? I thought that it had to... That's what it said in the thing. You have to get all three of their triggers and then do stuff. Use them to go to Northwest H&H Tool Factory and into Wynn's lair there. H&H Tool Factory. Hang on a second. Let me sort out this Lily situation. See if I can work out why this doesn't seem to have popped up. That's weird. Why are they going to let me do that? 1 second, let me look this up. The customers listening to the entire recording. Girl slept, waited, or fast traveled. At some point, if Lily Bowen is an active companion, Curry may begin to hear recordings of children. Grandma, this tickles the start of Lily's unmarked quest. Oh, right, I've got to actually listen to the quest. Right, okay, so I've got to listen to her. Listen to the audio recording. Wonderful. Well, I need to sort out my inventory anyway, so let's just get that done and out the way. A presidential suite, please. Should start getting a little busy up here. So many people. Hello, all my peeps. Right. Let's see. Drop off weapons. Am I using that one? I think I'm using that one. Plastic explosive. Don't need. Don't need a detonator. Don't need frag grenades. Don't need that. Plasma grenades. Dropped. Dropped. Why do I have a pulse gun? I don't know. Test the prototype. I have a multiplier. Why do I have that? I have some of these things and I don't know why. Happens all the time. Right, drop off any armor. I'll do it. Hello. And now we sort out all the aid stuff that I don't need. Just in case. Actually, well, yeah, drop off one more. Tempting as it is to keep 3, I only really need 2. I've got enough stim packs to be able to heal my limbs individually if needs be. Am I going on the NCR side? I am, actually, yes. Originally I was considering doing independent. But I decided I always go independent a lot. Let's do something different. Let's, you know. Okay, whiskey, Xander root. Did I? Second. No, I guess not. But yeah, originally I was going to do the independent ending, then decided, actually, you know what, never mind that. I'll do NCR ending, because I haven't done that for ages. So yeah, that's kind of what I ended up doing. Nice. Whole bunch of caps. Excellent. I see you do have your uses, don't you, Lily? Casino floor. Alright, so where did you say you wanted me to go? North? west of H&H Tools Factory. I don't remember where that is. Hang on a second, I can look that up on the wiki easier than this. Oh, north is it? Oops, too far. There it is. So you say go to northwest H&H Tools Factory, enter Wynn's Lair. We've got the safe that you're looking for. Northwest. Wynn's Lair. I don't think I know where that is. Probably one of the houses around here, right? Ooh, mailbox. Anything? No.
Come on.
Good for you. Caps, always good. Ooh, ramen steak, nice. I will pop this lock. Gotcha. So whereabouts is this Wynn's Lair I'm looking for then? Sent me on a long trek to find it. Wynn's Hideout. Ah, here we go. Ah, it's not northwest, it's just west of... I think it's this building here. Had a quick looking up. Isn't the Fallout wiki wonderful? I think it's this place. So you want me to look inside a safe and to see if there's a particular gun there. Okay, I can do that. I'll do that for you if you like. Feel free to donate some bits if you're in the mood. Well, sure, why not? Wynn's Hideout. Yeah, so you're around about... That's where you're looking for. H&H, so you want to go dead west of H&H Tools rather than northwest, but close enough. Anybody home? Hello! Oh, these two.
Dead. Why ain't the NCR taking care of regular folks yet?
You best not try any funny business.
Who are you?
I'm Pauline, of Sammy and Pauline, the Wasteland's most dangerous and notorious criminal couple. You'd best not mess with us.
You sound pretty tough. Why haven't I heard of you two before?
We ain't never heard of you either, so the not being impressed is mutual. Come a week or so, though, and everyone will have heard of Sammy and Pauline. Just you wait.
What's your plan?
Sammy and me got our hands on a powerful weapon not too long ago. Vance's gun. You know Vance, of Vance and Vicky? That gun's our shot at the big time. We're gonna sneak it in on the strip and rob one of the casinos. Maybe all of them. We'll be known as the greatest gunslingers to ever terrorize the wastelands.
Your plan is gonna get you both killed.
You'll see. You'll feel stupid that you made fun of us when you learn how...
The greatest plan I've ever heard in my entire life.
Really? You think so? We've only got the one gun and there's two of us. And we've never been on the strip. What are we thinking? We're gonna get ourselves... Look, tell Sammy to give you the gun, alright? Just take it. I don't want it around.
Yeah, neat. Well, how about that? Speech check of 55 convinces her to back off.
What are you doing here, stranger?
Who are you?
Me? I'm Sammy, of Sammy and Pauline.
Sound pretty tough. Wonder why I never heard of you.
Simple. Up until now, we commit...
What's your plan? Pauline says you should give me the gun.
Really? Oh, thank God. I love that woman, but I swear this time she was gonna get us killed. The gun's in the safe. The combination's 5, 23, 34. Take it far away from here before she changes her mind.
Nice. Got that. Fancy's 9mm submachine gun. Neat. No, their heart was never really in it, was it? Actually, I can take those. Neat. Well done, you two. You're both idiots. So are you gonna start listening to your audio tape anytime soon, or do we just have to sort of wait here for it to happen now? So yeah, apparently they stole a gun from Prim. We were planning to do a whirlwind heist of the strip, and yeah, apparently you can convince them out of doing it with a speech check of just 55 points. That is actually quite funny. I actually quite like that. Test? What? What do you want about? Test her. Test who? I don't know what the specific trigger for her, test the gun. I don't want to test the gun, that's a waste of ammo. I mean, it's a 9mm submachine gun. Let's find something to test it on, I guess. Apparently it's also one-handed, which is strange. You'd think a submachine gun would be two-handed. But I guess not. Let's see if we can find something. North of New Vegas tends to be relatively enemy-free. Might be something somewhere I can use it on. Then again, maybe not. Are you going to listen to that tape of yours yet? Jesus Christ. So long. It's one thing I hate about trying to do her quest. It takes so freaking long. Do I have the Wild Wasteland perk? No. No, I don't. Alright, let's go somewhere else. Test that bloody gun. It's a good place with some relatively easy to kill enemies. There'll be some ants around here usually. All right, one ant. hello. That was unexpected. Honestly, this gun's kind of crap. I think I much prefer this one. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Did I repair my All-American with a marksman carbine, or was it an assault carbine I needed? I can never remember that. Ooh, it was a marksman carbine. Brilliant. Yeah, I mean, the gun, it's unique, so I'll keep it, but it seems pretty crap. Where'd the other guy go? Because he kind of ran off. You can't give me bits now, but you'll try again later if you want. I was being slightly sarcastic. You don't have to give bits. I mean, if you want to, I won't stop you, but I was being slightly sarcastic. I could return it. I could. You're right. You're absolutely right. I could return it. I'm not gonna, but I could. Oh, hello. Lily, you're rubbish. Don't you want the karma? Well, I don't think it's really gonna matter. I'm already very good. I'm already a messiah. I don't think I can get much better. Oh, but neck. Right. Lily, please play the goddamn tape. Is there a code I can use to get her to play it? I don't want to use a code. Let's see. Right, let me just check her dialogue one more time and make sure I've done everything.
Hello again, dear.
Hello. The medicine. I should have met all of the conditions, but she doesn't seem to be kicking off listening to her little audio log, which is really something annoying. Now there isn't yeah, sorry, got a hair in my mouth. There isn't a particular code, it would seem, that will trigger her to listen to the dialogue. That is literally just random. That's so annoying. I know she's had her psychotic break and I've talked to her about it. I know I've spoken to her about the medicine, and I've definitely spoken to her about Leo. Those are the three things that I needed to do. None of them have worked. Well, none of them have triggered anything. Maybe I should just... Oh.
Oh my goodness. Look at these little angels. Becky, that dress looks so lovely. And Jimmy, my word, how you've grown.
I'm 4 whole feet, Grandma. Do you bring us presents, Grandma?
Well, now, I don't know. Have you been good to your mommy and daddy?
Yes.
Well then, let Grandma see what you've got.
Sometimes I hate this game.
Hello again, dear.
Alright, what was that recording you were listening to?
Oh, that old thing. That's just a holotape from the last time I visited my grandkids. Such sweet little children, you know, little angels. Sometimes it's hard to remember them, so I take that old tape out from time to time and listen.
Why is it hard to remember them?
It's my medicine, dearie. It keeps me calm, but it makes my memory go all fuzzy. That's why I only take my dosage every other time. That way, at least I remember their faces.
Alright. Lily, now this is the thing. This is what I wanted. Lily, I'd like to talk to you about your medicine. Now, like I said, you get 3 options. You can either have her continue her dosage at her current level. It's a half dose. She stays exactly the same in terms of combat. And her end card is basically like, oh, you know, she was kind of half and half, you know, going between, you know, not really being able to remember who she was, but also having occasional psychotic breaks. You can convince her to stop taking the medicine, which,
Oh, don't you?
yeah, look, you can convince her to stop taking the medicine. It's too dangerous for your mid-doses from now on. I want you to take all of your medicine. You should keep taking meds every other time. And these are, again, if you decide to back out of it, you can. But these are your 3 options. And as I said, this sort of changes her end card. Here's the thing. Technically, I feel like the best ending for her, I think, and it's sort of 50-50 up in the air on which are the best ending with it. Obviously, the don't take your medicine is going to be the bad ending for her because she just snaps like constantly all the time, which is okay in terms of like gameplay, because now she goes psychotic at half health rather than at quarter health, so she's more likely to hit a psychotic break point. And she gains some minor stat boosts from it as well, but in general, like, the end card isn't very good for her. Then on the other side, you've got taking her medicine all the time, which is like, she gains peace of mind, but she also forgets her past. And it's like, you know, is peace of mind worth forgetting who you used to be? You know, peace of mind at present? I don't know. It's a sort of a strange ethical sort of dilemma, but I think I'm going to tell her to go full dose. I think it's sort of worth it in the end, you know? Too dangerous for you. From now on, I want you to take your medicine every time.
Are you sure, dearie? Taking my medicine all the time makes me feel woozy, but it does make it easier for me to ignore Leo.
I'm sure. I'd rather you didn't have any psychotic breaks, even if it means you aren't as strong.
Well, all right then, dearie. I suppose I'll have my holotapes to remind me of Becky and Jimmy.
Lily will now take her medicine every time she's supposed to. She will no longer suffer psychotic breaks, but her combat effectiveness will be reduced. Which isn't actually true. She does actually gain a small boost in her stats. I think her melee ability goes up to 50 or 60 points. I forget which. Anyway, so yeah, that's it finally. After all that bloody time. Okay. Hello. It's time for us to part ways. I'd like you to go back to Lucky 38.
Nice children shouldn't play in places like that, dearie. That's the sort of place Leo likes. But if you...
Woof. And she's gone. She's gone. Okay, so next up, we're going to do what I promised we were going to do. It just took a hell of a lot longer to get there. Yes, it is time for Old World Blues, Jagoth. It is indeed time for Old World Blues. I just want to sort out my inventory, get all that nice and done and settled. I forget, do you get to keep your inventory at the start of Old World Blues? You do, don't you? Or, I mean, it's taken away from you and then it's returned to you. But you do get to, like, keep it for the duration. So I'm going to sort out my inventory, get everything nice, sorted and settled. Probably visit the place and repair some of my stuff. I'll have to double check how many weapon repair kits I've got actually, because I could use some of those on some of my weapons. So I'm just going to spend a little bit of time just prepping for it, and then we'll start probably once the next ad break comes up and rolls around. So I promised I'd do it in the third section, and that is what we are going to do. But I got to just do some sorting and prepping first. So please just bear with me while we do that. All right. All right. We didn't pick up too much in the way of stuff. Hey. Hey, Noel. Amazing how quickly you can just pick up so much stuff. Alright, did I have any? Pretty sure weapon repair kits. I got 9 of them. Can you make weapon repair kits? I forget. You can. What do you need for that? Oop. Duct tape. Scrap metal. Scrap electronic. Wow, you need quite a lot of stuff for that, don't you? Okay, well, fair enough. I don't need those. Do I have all the DLCs? Of course I have all the DLCs. Silly question. Do you really think I wouldn't have all the DLCs after all this time? I got all the DLCs the day they came out. I friggin' love this game. I think it's great. Okay, so we can quickly sell a couple of things. Yeah. Alright. Now, what guns need fixing the most? Gauss rifle definitely does. Liberator kinda does. Alright, equip the Gauss rifle. We got... Ooh. Ooh, nice. Brilliant, there's actually quite a lot. Alright, I got you. Liberator could do with one as well, I think. Just the one for him. Right, shotgun. One more. Here we go. Perfect. You know, I like the weapon repair kits. I kind of wish you had armor repair kits too. But you don't. Which is a bit of a shame, but what you can do. Alright, so one guy I do definitely want to go talk to first.
Ranger vets looked. Been doing a lot of good work out.
I need my shit repaired. Alright. It's gonna cost nearly 6,000 just to upgrade all of this. Bloody hell. You caught them all last month in the promotion because you had to pirate the game before because you had no money, and now you bought it. Well, I am glad you've bought it. I think that's fair. Do I want to spend all this money repairing this stuff? Like, the weapons I'm not as fussed about. It's like... I mean, it's plus 90%. Doesn't get any better in terms of damage threshold, but it does mean it'll last longer before I start getting damage threshold actually going down. Because, of course, the longer I leave it, the... I mean... I'm trying to remember. Is there anything that can repair your shit in Old World Blues? Don't think there is. But, because, yeah, your stuff gets taken away from you. I'm pretty sure it does get given back to you, like, immediately. I think. Does it? I really can't remember. It's been ages since I played this. Memory failing. If I just do... I mean, it's 106, 508 caps. That's not even any point to that. Yeah, see that damage. See, this isn't going to add anything to any of these. It really is just a case of... You know what? Screw it. I'll be fine.
With me, and I just about to.
Alright, anything else I need to prep before I go there? It'd be nice to get some more skill books for a change. What's my... I'd need about 3,000 experience to level up again. I can get that in Old World Blues. That's one of the things I do quite like about Old World Blues is you do get a lot of experience. It's a very experienced high area. Oh, excuse me. Sorry. There it is. Alright, so Old World Blues. Midnight science fiction feature. Not that far away, actually. Are geckos heading my way? Oh, it's geckos and mole rats having a fight. Let's watch. I think the geckos have won. That doesn't surprise me. Well, there you go then. Don't I need to, like, be here between the hours of X and Y? I think I do. Hang on. You have to wait for night for the projection to be on the screen. Pretty sure that's a thing. There it is. Eyeball. Right, but we shall wait until after the end, after the end of the break. So yes, I shall be gone just a couple of minutes. We shall have another quick ad break. And when I return, we shall finally, at long last, start Old World Blues. Admittedly, it is my favorite of the DLC. Of all the 4 DLC, well, all the 4 story-based DLC anyway, that this game has, this one is probably my favorite. It's got just the right everything about it. You know, it's got the best storyline is really funny. The dialogue and writing is absolutely fantastic. It's got a nice little open world area for you to explore, and just so much science. So much good science. Okay, so we shall be back in just what is this? This? What do you mean? This thing? This is what takes you to the Old World Blues DLC. If you don't have the DLC installed, it won't be here. Simple as that, really. I'll explain it in more detail once I get back. Anyway, yeah, time for a quick break, guys. And we are back. Okay, so let's start the Old World Blues DLC. Nom, what you were talking about before. There are 4 major DLCs for this game. And 2, I guess, miscellaneous ones. The 4 major ones, in order of release, oh, excuse me, are, let's see. First it was Dead Money. Then it was Honest Hearts. Then it was the one we're about to play, Old World Blues. And then the last story DLC was Lonesome Road. There were also 2 additional DLCs released. The Gunrunner's Arsenal, which added in a whole bunch of additional superpowered weapons, along with a whole bunch of challenges that come along with them. And the Courier's Stash, which gave anyone who bought it all of the pre-order bonuses that were available back when the game first came out. It was a sort of a last gift, like, hey, you weren't able to pre-order the game? Don't worry about it. Here's all the pre-order goodies in one giant bundle. Very much worth getting, actually. It does give you a nice boost up at the start. So that's pretty good. So Old World Blues is the 3rd DLC pack that was released. In my personal opinion, it is the best one. And what you have to do is you have to activate it by interacting with this. As you can see, this crash satellite seems to be the source of the strange transmission you received. Old World Blues is recommended for experienced couriers, level 15 plus. You have a premonition that while you'll be unable to return to Mojave until you solve the mystery of the Big Empty, you will be able to take anything that you can carry with you, and you will be able to return to the Big Empty anytime after completing Old World Blues. That's just miscellaneous fluff, because you couldn't return to Dead Money, and while you could return to Honest Hearts, you weren't able to carry everything you wanted with you. You had very strict weight limits requirements. So, yeah, it's just basically their way of saying, hey, you can take whatever you want here, you'll keep it, and while you can't necessarily leave until you finish, you can come back once you're done. If you're up to the challenge and you have all that you want to carry with you, examine the satellite a little closer. The atomic wonders of science await. Take a closer look at the satellite. I'm pretty sure it's only active between, I want to say 12 and 6 a.m. I could be wrong about that. Anyway, let's go. We're off. Ooh, it's all gone wibbly.
In the years before the Great War, Big Mountain had been the home to the brightest minds of the 21st century. Scientists of vision were drawn to the facility to tackle the greatest technological challenges of the era. They sought to create a new world, fueled by technology for the benefit of all mankind. Sonic emitters, space-age alloys, DNA hybridization, force field particle research, autodoc advances in cranial, cardiac, and trauma surgery. The hopes and dreams of a century became realities in the electronic forges of Big Mountain. The nucleus of this research was the Dome, a huge stone facility that held the labs of every science known to man. It was a think tank where no problem could not be solved, where no question could not be answered. The Great War brought a new energy to Big Mountain and its scientists. Although sheltered from the front lines, the scientists waged their own war, fighting their battles at the atomic level. Equations and calculations marched endlessly across chalkboards and computer terminals toward one solution: winning the war. For years, the minds and computers of Big Mountain were a blaze of trajectories, weapon schematics, and nuclear theories. The problems began to outpace the solutions, first geometrically, then exponentially. As the war escalated, so did the questions. On the night of October 23rd, 2077, the scientists received an answer that put all their questions to rest. In the aftermath, Big Mountain's silent experiments went to sleep, their creators slowly dying in the new world that had been left behind. And the great stone in the middle of the Big Empty lay untouched, filled with countless technological wonders. Wonders that, in the end, had been answers to the wrong question.
I always like that intro. It's very, it's kind of somber in a weird kind of way, especially consider the sort of joy and sort of funniness that this DLC actually has. But it's really, really cool. You feel strangely heavier. A quick inspection of your body reveals faint surgical scars around your head, chest, and back. Welcome to the Big Empty. And there it is, the Big Empty. It's big. It's actually very big, and it's very nice, and it's very lovely, and I really do like it a lot. Right, yes, yes, yes. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. I need to... Oh, I haven't been doing that, have I? That could be a problem. Hang on a second. There's a whole bunch of stuff. I did just remember something that I should have been doing throughout the entire game, completely and totally forgot. But don't worry, that's something probably for another day. Don't we need to collect coffee mugs for Muggy? I'm sure we do. Old World Blues equals Shivering Isles. What's Shivering Isles? That rings a bell. Rings a bell, but I don't remember why. It was an Oblivion expansion. Oh yeah, that was the one where it's to do with Daedric, Prince of Madness guy, isn't it? I forget what the fuck his full name is. Shegoth or something like that. Yeah, him. Yes, I haven't ever actually played that expansion, mostly due to the fact that I think it's crap. Not the expansion, the game in general. I don't think I played any of the expansions for Oblivion. Mostly because I struggled to play Oblivion in the first place. Yes, this place will soon be humming and buzzing with voices and all sorts of fun. But that comes later. The book chute. Yes, hello, book chute. It'll come in handy later. That door requires a key. Alright. Foot locker. Toaster. Toaster's great. But we'll get there. We will get there. No. Muggy. That's scientist scrubs if you want them. Alright, so that's all that stuff looted. And go to the think tank, because I think the other one is, yeah. Strange feeling of pacifism comes over you, and you find you cannot draw your weapons for some reason. Hello!
I thought I heard the pacification field kick in. Alright, shh. Nobody move. I'll handle this. Be warned, intruder. You are in the presence of a mighty think tank of Big Mountain. The collective geniuses of... We... By Oppenheimer, which one of you self-professed geniuses has been adjusting my volume knob? Who was it? Was it you, 8? Oh, Dr. O, was it? Likely story. O couldn't spark 2 neurons if they were in a lattice of biomed gel.
What? Me? Breaking news, Klein. It wasn't me, all right? I'm the robotical engineer. 8 is sound waves. That's his specialty. You always do this. You always demean me in front of guests. And it's not O, all right? It's...
Enough! Either of you do it again, it'll be the last time. Now... Great. Now I forgot what I was saying. What was I talking about?
Okay, I was at the theater. You're the ones who performed surgery on me. How are you all speaking through one voice box?
Did it just say something? Anyone catch that? Boros, you work with animals. Translate. It's a lobotomite. Here, in the dome. Oh, as if this situation couldn't get any worse. Now we've got lobotomites. Dala, get the spray before it excretes all over everything.
Lobotomite?
Dr. Klein, if my hypothesis is correct, this lobotomite is the repository of the brain we sent the signal to, the skin envelope once containing it. If so, it's proof that there may indeed be something beyond the crater. Just look at it. The way it blinks. It's like a big, hairless teddy bear.
I know what it is, Dollar. I want to know why it's down here. With its limbs all over everything. And are those penises I see wriggling on its feet? Disgusting.
I believe those are toes, Dr. Klein. Little teddy bear toes. Penises are much larger than those tiny extremities. Not that I would know.
I don't recall the human penis ever being that large.
It depends on one's own frame of reference, Dr. O. Look at its little nose with its 2 orifices for ingesting oxygen.
Noses? By the great static. These lobotomites confound me with their sheer number of useless extremities.
Science of 55, speech of 55. Holds up one finger, points itself, points at him, and holds up 5 fingers.
Now it's holding up an array of fully erect hand penises. If it tries to insert them, activate vivisectors.
Dr. Klein.
Wait. I don't believe those gestures were random. Random at all. It's been following our conversation. The lobotomite understands us.
I agree with Boros' histrionic findings. This little lobotomite is unusually attentive for something whose brain has been extracted.
Nonsense! Lobotomites can't comprehend us!
8, have you been in the mentats again? If we slow down our oroprocessoreceptors to understand this excretion, we'll all be rendered ignorant.
All of you, power down, shut up, and let me prove once and for all how wrong you all are. As usual. Lobotomite, do you understand me? Can you speak?
I'm guessing that crashed satellite was yours.
Those were words, weren't they? In the form of questions. It's asking me questions. Is this some kind of trick? Our efforts have turned against us. In playing God, we created a monster.
Perhaps as we were ruthlessly lobotomizing it with our cutters, we filled this skin envelope with awareness. A teddy bear with new stuffing.
Wait. If what you're theorizing is this lobotomite understands us, can reason with us,
then this may be just the answer we've been looking for. At last, a chance to...
Dr. Klein, a transmission from the Forbidden Zone, coming right at us.
It can only be... If it isn't... colleagues, the mighty think tank of Big Mountain. Big fools, all of you. It is I, Dr. Mobius, transmitting from my dome-shaped dome in the Forbidden Zone. A zone that is, yes, forbidden to you! Even now, my deadly robo-scorpions swarm across Big Mountain with their pincers and pointy laser tails. Soon, all science will be mine! Even the technology sealed in the Big Mountain research centers cannot save you. So cower in your think tank. Wait for the end. That's all. Goodbye. Mobius. Always the same broadcast. He's clearly mad, driven insane by his flawed and imprecise kindergarten-level research methodology.
what are we going to do? There's no way we can breach the Forbidden Zone. There's those robot scorpions everywhere.
The Forbidden Zone, where no brain has ever entered, nor ever returned.
Except Dr. Mobius, and the technologies that could save us. They are out of our reach.
And Dr. Mobius mocks us. Did you see his cracked monitor? He's clearly let himself go.
What? Ask the lobotomite for help? I think you need the fluid levels in your logic assist pumps checked.
If this lobotomite responded, Dr. Klein, then it is clearly intelligent, perhaps even displays heretofore unknown levels of helpfulness.
But what of its brain? We scooped that out. We don't even know where we left it. And for putting it back in, none of us have the knowledge.
Yes, but it's still aware and responsive. Look at it. It's regarding us even now, with its big teddy bear eyes. If we ask it politely, and leave the part about the unnecessary, ruthless lobotomizing out, it might be favorably disposed to us.
I love these guys. There's a lot of talking at the beginning of this one, and I am being quite quiet, mostly because their dialogue is so good. It is so unbelievably well written that I've got to listen to it because it cracks me up every single time. The characters they've made are all distinctly wonderful, exaggerated, like caricatures almost. It's just, oh, I love this DLC so much. You removed my brain?
We removed your brain, yes. So soft, barely wrinkled, yet so flush with knowledge and experience. Brain extraction technology has been standard practice at Big Mountain for an immeasurable amount of time.
Once the brain was out, then came the coils. The Tesla coils. The coils of Nikola Tesla.
Yay, brainless. The brain has been replaced with advanced technologies. Your head can no longer be crippled and is resistant to chem addiction, 25% chem resistance, and shock from bodily damage +5 damage threshold, minimum +1. Yay.
Yeah, no need to brag. Wherever your brain is, it's transmitting thoughts to you through the
Tesla coils in its head.
This is fortunate in many respects. If your brain was anywhere in the dome, why, you could access your aggression centers.
Circumventing the pacification field. This is a no-no. We have never been in a fight. We do not want that.
Reminds me of my days in American High. And Richie Marcus.
That doesn't explain the laser sutures on my chest and my spine.
Darla, was it necessary this time?
I assume full responsibility. I take my duties in the prodding and excision of living, breathing tissue quite seriously. Although in truth, the Autodoc had done most of the work already. Quite industrious, almost cut into all my investigations. Once it had removed the brain and I misplaced it, other organs began to cry for direction, using your nerves as telegraph wires. Rather than let them send their signals, I removed them as well. Shh, little organs. Go to sleep in your tanks. Dala loves you.
First was the heart.
Heartless perk. Scars in your chest seem to confirm the think tank is saying. You cannot be poisoned, and filters in your artificial blood pump will regulate bleeding and healing, allowing all healing items, chems to function at a higher level, plus 25%. Robots are now confused by you, and 50% less likely to score a critical hit. These perks are actually pretty decent, I'll be honest with you.
Oh, wait, I mean, second was the heart. Brain was first. Third was the spine.
Spineless perk. Due to complications with the procedure, your spine has been replaced as well. Your torso can no longer be crippled, and your strength and damage threshold have been increased by 1.
Spine. Totally overrated, that arrangement of vertebrae. Look at me, with my lumbar and thoracic curvature. Never had a use for any of that. Spineless is what I prefer.
You took out my brain, my heart, and my spine.
That Autodoc junk heap was one of Mobius's creations, like the rest of the talking scrap metal in the attic.
After that, the brain lost itself. Not in the metaphysical sense. Might have gotten flushed into one of the pipes. Actually, that's pretty likely.
If so, it was flushed all the way to Mobius. Flush! That is the sound of flushing. By the Fisher of Rolando, enough of this biological surgery talk. Lobotomite, listen to my voice. It denominates me to ask, but we need your help. In most probable of probabilities, our enemy, Mobius, has your brain. This is not good. He will most likely come after our brains next. We want you to stop him, somehow, with science.
You said something about needing technologies to stop Mobius?
Yes. It is our only chance, a desperate plan that came to us after Mobius's first broadcast. Maybe, just maybe, if we reclaim these buried technologies, we can put an end to Mobius and the horrors spawning from the Forbidden Zone.
What exactly is the plan? You're losing me in the general... I need specifics.
The plan is very complicated. We are still calculating how it would work if it succeeded. That is our part of the plan.
Why can't you do it?
No.
No? Why not?
You are equipped to retrieve the technologies with your primitive form. We are not.
It's kind of embarrassing. You have hands, and a heartbeat, sort of. And eyes, mostly the hands. There's door handles and lockers and...
Enough! We need your help. Will you help us?
I'll help. What do you need me to do?
Excellent. This is turning out much better than the activate the retreat protocols and cower in my room idea I had earlier.
Agreed. Oh, and I've used my robotical knowledge to, transmit the radio map waves to... Settle down, 8. I would have gotten it in a second, all right? 8's transmitted the last known coordinates of the research centers. They, well, move sometimes. Or get buried. Or blow up.
Yeah, that happens. Ooh, that's a lot of
8 is correct. All we need are the schematics. This does not mean we do not want the cold hard technology, however. So do not give in to your biological tired laziness and decide you would sweat too much carrying them. You have a new spine. Use it. And even if you die in the act of reclamation, simply reaching them will auto-transmitify the schematics to us. That is still good. For us.
The whole place sounds dangerous. These devices sound dangerous.
Nonsense. This place is no more dangerous than a nuclear detonation site. Our technology is no more lethal than an overcharged Tesla cannon. The technologies are the X2 transmitter antenna array, used to focus coherent thought at excessively high frequencies.
The psychoanalytic, cardiac-dampening, sneaky stealth suit. A suit like nothing this world has ever heard, seen, or could ever see.
And 8's sonic sound wave emitter projectile gun, able to broadcast sound at lethal frequencies. It also gives a great biogel massage.
There. We have informed you of all we need. We estimate if you are focused, your time investment will be minimal, by our standards. If you work quickly, you will be the recipient of a gesture of gratitude from us. We do not bestow these old world gestures lightly.
The faster I can get through this, the better. But if I take my time and explode the crater? Nah.
Our intentions exactly. The important thing is you rush quickly through this task so as not to waste our time. Do not get curious, or you will end up like the cat of Schrödinger.
We feared you would be tempted to explore Big Mountain Crater and examine the many amazing non-mandatory research labs that lie off your designated path. The many such optional explorations are discouraged. Work hurriedly as if you have blinders on, and leave curiosities and items of interest alone.
So many sciences and developments. Pass them by. Let impatience and the desire to simply finish, to end it all quickly and carelessly guide you.
Right you are, 8. In our test results, we'll make a note about how quickly you ran our maze. Nobel challenge.
After all, there will be plenty of time afterward to partake of the experiments once our bidding is done.
Guess I better get walking then.
Ah, that is correct. You must walk upon your many penised feet. Much slower than our advanced hovering robotical frames.
The little teddy bear could always run right into the pylon perimeter on its thick, turgid feet, returning it to us quickly and directly.
Pylons? What pylons?
The radar fence that surrounds the Big Mountain Crater will protect you from straying beyond the facility.
The mighty radar fence protects us all. Get too close to the blinking posts, and the proximity warning shall be your warning. You are too close.
If you get near it, your vision will blur as the electrodes in your head shut off one by one. Click, click, click.
Possible memory loss will occur, along with long-term nerve degradation. It is tied to not having a brain attached to your nervous system, but the nerve degradation is nothing to worry about. Such degradation would take many lifespans to become evident, and all biology dies. Such tiny inconveniences are less than the greater convenience and conveyance. You see, if rendered unconscious by the pylons, you will be returned to the sink, seemingly instantaneously, by your deadened perceptions.
So I can't leave.
Oh, Dr. Klein? Dr. Klein? If I may intersect for a moment.
What is it? The lobotomite is asking me things, and I'm trying to ignore them. My processors can't ignore you both at the same time.
Well, you know how we asked it to fetch the sonic emitter thing? Turns out we already have it. What are the odds?
What is this, a high school science fair? Get your act together. You're making us look like a collection of round earthers.
You're always yelling. My receptors can't take it anymore.
and neither can my feelings. I am yelling because you contaminated specimens can't keep your probes off the volume knob on my voice module.
We have the gun away. I don't understand what you need.
It is truly the end of all intelligence when the lobotomite speaks more wisdom than you geniuses. So, if we have the sound wave, sonic projecto thing gun, then what in Heisenberg's name do we need from X8? Anyone?
I believe we need a new frequency embedded into the gun. It was designed to broadcast many sounds once charged. We just don't know the frequency.
And it is lost in X8, just as X8 is forever lost to us. The sadness of my high school days, the sadness of my youth lost.
Oh, really, Boros? All you did in high school was call me Fink Tattletale and all the kids you hated, you little teacher's pet brown hound.
Give the lobotomite the emitter. Does it have an audio effect frequency loaded?
Oh, I don't think so. Wait.
What is he doing?
I think he's sonjaculating into the gun, getting it warmed up. Ding. Turkey's done.
You give it to the lobotomite. I'm not touching that thing.
Oh, I don't think so.
I'll do it if you two are going to be ashamed of your own technological needs. Let me give a little sonic sterilization first. All right. All antibacterial fresh. Here, my little teddy bear. I have thoroughly removed all Robco Termlink code spew from the device. It is clean, shiny, and ready for your hands.
Yay! Energy cells could have a high expenditure rate. If you got a little extra, that'd be nice.
Yes, I believe Watts Electronics tended to make the battery shelf life on the low end.
They certainly did. Batteries for my vivisectors would always come up short right before climax.
I think Watts manufactured holodiscs. Or was it holotapes? Never can keep those two straight. Anyway, we're out of small energy cells. Dala. You have some? Why do we... Actually, never mind. I don't even want to know. And no, I don't want to handle your batteries. Just pass them on to the lobotomite yourself.
Anything that spits lead?
What did it say? Spit lead? What, like pencils?
Oh, I think it wants a combustion pistol.
A gun? Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns kill. Leave big open holes in you that are like sores, but worse.
Dr. 8 is correct. We already have given the teddy bear a lethal sonic death ray, filled with his sonic ejaculate and sterilized by my soft oohing. Giving the teddy bear a gun would be the equivalent of following a glass of hemlock with an Abraxo chaser. Delicious and redundantly deadly.
If you're going to bring the Socratic method into it, fine. Give the Loboto bear a combustion gun. Boros, don't you have something like that?
Are you mad? We can't give it a gun. Guns... Wait, I said that already. Yes, I have the Cyberdog gun. With the little floppy metal ears and the curious nose sensor. Here.
Fine. Done. That gun makes me uncomfortable anyway. Always worried it's going to hump my chassis. Anything else, lobotomite?
That looks really hungry. I'd like to make sure it gets fed a lot of bullets.
Fine. Boros, more ammo. The good stuff.
Top shelf ammunition. Let's see. Hollow Point? That's worthless, but tasty. Oh, and here's some JFP. As if bullets need jackets. The JFP might make it ill and poop a lot, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Nice. Should be enough.
Careful where you're pointing that. That device wasn't always a weapon. It was more like a force field kind of thing. Once.
Force fields prevent us from moving forward or backward. They are irritating.
The sonic emitter was specially designed to disable our own safety fields here in Big Mountain. When some of us lost our access passes, Dr. O.
That only happened once. And I know you were behind stealth fielding my lab keys, Dala. You formographer.
Dr. O, you rewind that comment.
Plenty of rewinding already going on in your formography tapes. Surprised the things don't snap out of their cases with repeated observations.
Wait, in the game you can disable force fields?
Yes. Maybe. Well, no, not currently.
Yeah, we lost that part of the schematics. Or Boros did, in one of the stupid labs. Or inside one of the stupid pets.
It is lost. All questions lead to this conclusion. The blue fields within Big Mountain shall be fielded with force. Forever.
Okay. Anything more? I need to stop Mobius.
Fine, so, yes. Get these things for us. Do not attempt to comprehend their complicated schematics. That is for us to do.
Okay, I'll head out then and be back with these things.
Well, good. What are the token words spoken in this case? Thank you? Yes. Thank you.
Wait, is it leaving? But, Dr. Klein, the lobotomite will need rest, recuperation, things like that. I volunteer my chambers, so it might be stared at. My monitor radar slowly scanning its form to collect sensitive data.
No! That would put it too close to us. It could press buttons, turn lights on and off, and worse, let other lobotomites in.
We could give it Mobius's old room. That's where its brain got scooped out anyway. And plus some of its parts are already there. Might be more comforting for it to hang out with its spine and heart. Home is where the heart is, after all. See what I did there? Wet literal.
I suppose. We'll have to move that couch out of there. Been putting that off too long.
H says, let the lobotomite take the Sync Central Intelligence personality chip and reinstall it. That stuffy Mobius program Butler can walk the lobotomite, feed it, barter with it for us.
It would also prevent it from going to Higgs Village and taking up residence there. With my teddy bears. And it would be nice to have it so close.
Your logic combined with my desire to keep the think tank lobotomite free has swayed me. Here, I present the Sync Central Intelligence. Lobotomite, take this chip to the sink, plug it in, and make sure the chip is clean, or it could skip. Then make whatever crude biologic demands you need of the sink. It will cater to most of your hormonal whims.
Alright. I can trade with the Sync Intelligence. And I need to... Oh, I don't have enough intelligence for that. Okay.
I cannot dispute your logic. Do we have objects to activate the chip's exchange routines?
What, like stuff? Things?
Yes, things.
I don't know. Might be some old Nuka-Cola or Sunset Sarsaparilla bottle caps lying around. It's not currency per se. Still might be enough to trick the thing's trade routines. Mobius put that test line for caps in the code as a debug command, I think.
I don't believe that was Mobius's reason. His wild speculation concerning post-Holocaust economic systems was quite extensive and of high decibel.
Enough! Surrender these so-called bottle caps, Nuka and Sunset alike. In their role as things, they will serve as adequate test subjects.
All right, here, cap away. Hope that stupid ship chokes on them.
Oh, well, thanks for dropping by, Nom. I do appreciate it, and thanks again for the watch. The follow, whatever, same difference.
Again, your logic is unassailable in its simplistic need. Oh?
Fine. It's not going to help. That ship will probably refuse them anyway, as stuck up as it is.
And again.
If I were not as intelligent as I am, I would feel as if perhaps I'm being tricked. Impossible. Oh, more.
Why don't you make the lobotomite a bottle cap factory, Klein? Or better yet, give it a ton of things to activate the chip.
I could do it again because my posture level is so high at the moment.
Again, the logic of the request is clear. Tonnage is not needed, only adequate weight. Everyone, display your things.
I do not understand, yet I am intrigued by this potential display.
No, wait, you don't need to fill up the emitter again, really. Klein means things for trade. All right, let's consolidate. There's got to be some junk around here. Magazines, useless. More caps, medicinal supplies, useless.
Yay. Sadly, I don't have enough intelligence for that. Alright. Door connection, right? So probably the sink upstairs.
Yes, you may need to wiggle it in a bit, but don't force it. We can't recode them if you break it. There is no more we can do to aid you, and our patience levels are depleted. Now go. Rest in the sink if you must, but leave us to our research.
If you're done, can we move again? My biogel's starting to crampagulate.
Of course! Go man your science stations! Go!
That is one hell of a conversation. As awesome as it is, that took me, what, I'd say about 40 minutes, maybe 35 minutes to get through that entire conversation. That's a big fucking conversation. But it's great because the characters are absolutely brilliant. Now, if memory serves, we got the XO ring, that's research facility. Yeah, okay. So we got, yeah, that's what we currently got, that's fine. Let's start looting this place. A few miscellaneous quests we can do with these guys eventually. Oh no, that's scrap electronics, that's the wrong one. Need to click that one, hang on. Whew, such a long conversation. Fantastic. Woo. Always one energy cell, just the one. Should be more if you ask me. But whatever. Nothing in there. Take that when I'm at it. See if you can guess whose room is whose. Pretty obvious, really. Oh, nothing in there. Oh boy.
Its feet tromping around.
Take all of that. Bunch of radios for some reason. I don't know exactly why. Yep, take all of that. Take all of that. That'll do it. More boxes. Ooh, mentats. I think I need it, but sod it. Never mind. Pretty sure Muggy wants those when I get back to him anyway. Woo! Oh, hey, welcome back. Didn't see you there. More mentats. Right away, that'll come in handy. Medics right away. Good enough. Alright. Alright, we'll at least plug the Sync's main chip in. Because why the hell not, right? Where does it go? I forget. Ah.
Salutations and felicitations, sir, and a most jocund welcome to the Sync. I am your electronic valet and household central processor. May I be of service, sir?
Hey. Remember to take on Specimen 37. Which one was that? Sir, you're whether I'm a woman, right?
Indubitably, sir, but it is with a great lugubriousness that I must disclose that my programmers installed only the masculine honorific, sir. Moreover, they neglected to enclose a parameter by which said honorific might be omitted altogether. Over my most strenuous of remonstrances, sir.
Are you some kind of AI?
Regrettably not, sir. All modules in this habitat are synthetic personalities atop a mundane operating system. There is no intelligence here, sir.
Yeah, that says it. The old world blued Cazadors. Oh yeah, because if you kill... Is it 10 Cazadors in the old world blues area? Then you gain a perk that makes them much easier to kill or something like that? You mean there are other personality modules?
Indeed, sir. Though if Sir's aim is to activate them, I lament to inform, sir, that most have been offline for some years. If Sir were to ask my opinion, I should venture that Sir is better off without them. However, if Sir is determined to inflict upon Sir's self their dubious services, Sir might locate backup personality disks elsewhere in the facility.
Ooh, why is that?
The other modules are rather erratic, sir. Their personality matrices are built on flawed logic and have not weathered the years well, sir.
So I can access their functions without loading the personality holotapes?
Tragically, the core operating systems are also located on the personality tapes, sir. Once the tape is installed, Sir may request I switch their dialectic interfaces off, and I shall oblige with great delectation. However, Sir will still be required to locate and install a backup holotape to access their functionality.
Why were there so many personality modules?
As I am given to understand, sir, this facility was once the property of a Dr. Mobius. He crafted the personality modules as part of a collection of experiments on the subject of machine-human interface. As to the reason for the unusual choices of devices to receive the modules, I cannot say.
Oh, isn't that nice? What services do you provide?
In addition to managing the personality matrices of the other household utilities, I can provide Sir with direct access to the commissary. Any goods Sir might require may be purchased through my shopkeep interface, whence tiny robots shall deliver them forthwith to this very domicile.
Can you repair my stuff? Hey, look, you do have a repair of 100. I forgot about that. Well, there we go. That's the Sync Central Intelligence Unit. Now, if memory serves... Yeah. That's something we'll do as we're going around. We really want to get the sonic emitter upgrade, which is over there. So we'll be going to X8 first. That'll be the first one we'll be doing. But all things considered, I don't think we're going to actually get to exploring anything today, because we're virtually out of time. Which is interesting. Still, I got my heart and my spine. I don't have my brain though, which is a shame. I'll be talking to them later. In arguably one of the best conversations this game has. Kazza Death Dealer, kill 2, 5, and 10 to get an additional 10% damage on Cazadors per rank. Yeah, I had a vague memory of that, like in the back of my head somewhere. I was like, oh yes, I'm sure that's a thing. Yeah, I was sort of vaguely aware of that, but yeah. Anyway, you know what? I think we are going to leave it here for today. Just remember, the dialogue with your brain is bugged. Is it? Is it bugged? I don't remember it being bugged. You're probably right, and it is bugged, because almost everything with this game is bugged. Let's be honest here. It's Fallout New Vegas. Pretty much everything with the game is bugged. But yeah, I think we shall leave it here. If you talk to him about Jason Bright, you get stuck in a dialogue loop. Ah, that's true. Fair enough. Okay. Well, yeah, as I said, we shall leave it here for today. I know we haven't actually gone anywhere in the Old World Blues thing yet, but that opening dialogue section with the 5 robots takes so long, especially if you don't skip it, you know? I was tempted to, and I was sort of skipping a few bits here or there towards the end. But we shall actually get to properly play Old World Blues in the next episode. And that'll be next week, and that'll actually be the last one for Fallout New Vegas before the end of the year, because there will not be a stream on the 27th for reasons mainly that I won't be streaming at all during that period. But I'll fill you in with more details about that once we get actually closer to the date. But the short version is I don't stream during the last week of the year. However, you know, whatever period that ends up being. So yes, that's fine. Yeah, so we will do proper Old World Blues stuff next time. We got a few little mini quests here with these characters. Nothing too serious. And yeah, we shall do this next week. And then we'll sort of see how long it takes. I imagine that the Old World Blues DLC probably going to take me 2 streams worth. Because there's a lot of content. There's a lot to explore. And there's a lot to do. And some of it's a bit repetitive. But I think that kind of goes in with the experimental nature of what you're doing. Like, you're performing experiments, so you do the same thing over and over and over again. That's kind of the point of it, you know? And I think it's perfectly fine. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I do hope you have enjoyed this, and I will see you all whenever I next see ya. Take care out there, everybody. Bye-bye.